Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody. 2026. I'm glad I made it. I'm glad you made it. We're alive, y'all. So let's talk about life, okay? Check this out. Now, after, anybody who's been following me know that I got into a little bullshit here in the second precinct's jurisdiction of Detroit City, all right? Whereas somebody tried to rob me. I had to put shots on target. Afterwards, there was a little investigation. They took my gun for that, and they said they was gonna give my gun back. Uh, Prosecutor didn't want to charge me with anything because I was the victim, so got exonerated. Then afterwards, the police decided that instead of just giving me back my firearm, I would have to get a lawyer in order to get my firearm back. Write a letter or whatever the hell. Lawyer tried to charge me $2,300 to $5,000. So I don't got that. So in a way, I kind of got robbed by the police. Not on that day that the bad guys tried to rob me, they didn't get anything from me but bullets. On that day when the police took my gun for investigation, they robbed me. Really, that's how I feel. I feel like I got robbed by the detectives at the second precinct. That's my personal opinion. So after talking to our family lawyer and going over Michigan laws, and then I'm doing a little study, a review of the practices of the detectives of the second precinct. They did like a 10-year review of the practices, self-defense shootings and stuff. They decided that that's a common thing that's going to happen. And if I have to say the families of the people who I had to shoot, say, or friends, try to come back and get me or do a kick dough or try to shoot the house up and I got to shoot back, anything like that, police going to confiscate those guns too, and I'm not going to get them back without hiring a lawyer to do all that shit. So we decided that it'd be the best in my best interest for me to put every gun that's $600 or higher up into a safety deposit box or boxes. So I had to disassemble 27 damn guns and individually box them and put them in a safety deposit box, no ammunition. So I did that. But, that's a downer. I like to going downstairs in my gun room, cleaning my guns and shit like that. I don't want to lose a $2,300 gun or a $1,500 gun. So these are the guns that I decided to keep. Let's start off with AR-15. All right. It's a Palmetto Armory upper. I brought the Storm AR, but I put the upper on my Spike Tactical lower. All right. It's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah. It was a strip lower when I got it. I went and got Anderson insides, all right, Anderson guts. Put it together, and she's so fucking dependable. She's dirty. Yesterday we was out in the country shooting her, so it might be see the dust and shit on her. I'll clean her up later on today. That's my baby. Decided to keep that one because it's the most reliable, littlest ARP I got. Then, out of my shotguns, I decided to keep my $200 Tokarev. Yeah, it was only $200, and she's reliable, really dependable, a workhorse. I only shoot slugs out of her. All right, and after I gave her break-in period, which was about 70 rounds, really before 70 rounds, but I threw 70 rounds that day. She's butter. Got the heavy duty fucking buffer in here. Heavy duty buffer. The only thing I throw is slugs. Then I decided to keep my T-Sauce. All right. 4.5. Got like 1,500 rounds through this thing. She's really dependable. Drop her off the top of the house and she'll still fucking run. So I decided to keep her on me. And my 357. All right. It's pretty fucking nice. Taurus. Those Those are the ones I decided to keep. Everything else went inside the safety deposit box. I figured, you know what? Just because the other guns are more expensive, that don't make them more reliable. I decided to keep my guns that I never had feed problems with, and that's that. Nothing above $600. Well, actually, that Storm was $800, but that ain't the whole gun. All right, just the lower receiver is on another gun. Hold on, I got 10 of my kids. Thought it was something. It wasn't nothing. It was just Mama getting the booger. He don't like that. Anyway, this is the Storm PSA Storm lower. It comes with the BTR brace, 3-position. Pretty fucking nice, sturdy. Damn near like a stalk. I advise you go get you one. Go get you one. PSA, BTR. Fucking nice. This is by Magpul. Magpul BTR on the PSA. Ooh. Yes. That was Catboy. Anyway, that showed you the Tokarev. I showed y'all what all I'm carrying and stuff. Y'all see I like 60 round mags and shit. I got like 30 of those, all right? 10 of them was gifted to me. I liked them so much, I went and brought 20 of them. So now I got 30 of them. But I ain't got 30 of them because I gave 2 of them away to my little brother and shit. I had to give a couple to my little bro. You want your people to be armed, bro. Right. Anyway, I also run these. That's right, a Men 2. They feed pretty well. I don't have no issue with them, and I brought a 30 pack of these motherfuckers, so I'll be dropping them a lot and shit when I'm practicing. Just drop them in the dirt, drop them in the mud, whatever. Got so many of them, no big deal. As soon as I clean them off. This one, I dropped in the mud, caked up with mud, and now that stuff. Pretty good mags. Those the firearms we're gonna have while I'm in this area. As I say, I'm in the scumball ass area of Detroit and shit. I got dope houses over there, prostitute houses over there, fucking gang members on the next block and shit. How you gonna be a gang on the block and your mama don't own the house on the block? Your mama renting. Your mama fucking have to move. You're gonna be claiming a block you don't even fucking live on. That shit crazy. Anyway, I got the old school ass prostitutes, like the prostitutes that actually stand on the corner and waving at the cars and might be walking with the titty out in the wintertime, catching frostbite on the nipple, all that. They don't give a fuck. They crackheads. They cracked out. They doing their thing. Whatever. Fuck this neighborhood. I'm not trying to come over here and clean this bitch up, make this bitch any better. I'm just trying to keep my head low, fix this house up, get the hell on, all right? Get the hell on. Moving back out of Detroit. No people be like, bullshit happens everywhere, but no. No. It don't. Not for me anyway. I moved across 8 Mile 15 years ago because BS kept happening in Detroit when I was like in my 20s and shit. 24, 25, something like that. Moved out. Had a gun every day. Never ever needed it. Every day. Never needed it. Moved back down here. Wasn't down here 21 days in this house. For some bum ass, scum ass monkey niggas tried to rob me and shit. Whatever. My people fucked up. We got criminal culture and shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Anyway, want to know what I'm running out that AR-15? Cha-ching. No, this company does not know me. They don't know me at all. But I run these motherfuckers. Yes, they're green tech. I understand that I'm not running out of a 16-inch or a 20-inch and stuff, but I don't really get it for that reason. I ain't trying to penetrate no armors with that shit. Truthfully, I use these because they fucking go. You can get a light primer strike and the bitch still ignite and fire, okay? So that's why I run with them and shit. Other shits, not so much. But those bitches, they go every time, so I run with them. For my shotgun, I got Winchester, slugs. Got the X on them shit, red and shit. Nothing special, nothing fancy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just regular. I told you I'm not no fucking superhero, nothing. I'm a regular ass everyday person and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be fucking safe around these scoundrels. As y'all know, I wear this vest 24/7. I used to take it off when I come in the house. But since this last situation and shit, the family is of the people I'm about to call them victims, of the bastards who I had to shoot. Families and friends. You know, it's all public knowledge and shit, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you're doing anything with the courts and police and shit, it eventually becomes public knowledge. So I got to worry about kick those and motherfuckers shooting the house up and stuff. I got front and back plates and shit. Why? Because shit. This shit happens. I never take this motherfucker off. I go to sleep in this bitch. I go to sleep with this on. I go to sleep with my sidearm hooked to me. Hooked to me. I know a lot of y'all like, damn, this nigga really sleep with the gun? Yes, I go to sleep with the firearm hooked to me. All right. I have no motherfucking backup, okay? I have to protect my family. My wife is my backup, but she's like barricade backup for the kids and shit to keep the kids alive and stuff. I have nobody on my side. The police down here, fuck them. Fuck all the goddamn police at the second precinct. Not the patrolmen. No, I don't really mean fuck you guys. But fuck the detectives. Fuck y'all. Y'all kept my gun. You bitches, you dumb bitches. You could have had a motherfucking ally. Instead, you got another motherfucker like, hey, fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck them. So it is what it is. My homeboys at New Era Ben told me, like, bro, when you get over here, know that the police ain't on your side. They not with you. They're gonna try to unarm you. They're gonna try to disarm your ass, and you just gotta keep your head on the swivel, P's and Q's, bro. You by yourself when you over there, bro. And I didn't want to think it was real, but I see that it was real. So I'm by myself. Gotta do what I gotta do. All right. So that means I don't get a break. It's 24/7. P's and Q's, 24/7 on guard, 24/7 on the swivel. All right. But on Christmas, went out to eat at my mama's house. Got to take my shit off. I felt so motherfucking light. I felt light than a bitch. But yeah, since November, it's been 24/7 with these bitches on me. So, you know, whatever. That's life. But this ain't going to be a long video. That was the update. I'm running around. I had to put all my other guns up. Now I'm just running around with these motherfuckers. Okay, with these motherfuckers. PSA 11.5. Step back so y'all can see the whole shit. PSA 11.5. Every other day or so, I switch between the storm lower and the spike lower. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say why, but one trigger got a benefit over another. They come in this bitch. Zoom. Ain't quite predator like, but it'll work. Yeah. Woo. Woo. I know a lot of y'all think that black people shoot like this. La. It's gonna fuck you up when I'm shooting at your ass like this. Okay, that's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck your day. It's gonna fuck your day. And this motherfucker, he come out so fast. See how finger went straight on that bitch? Don't worry about that. He got terrible finger discipline. Shut up. I train 2 times a week. I'm at the range 2 times a week. How much do you train? Yeah, you might want to train more. All right. You ever been pepper sprayed and still had to put bullets on target? Yeah. You might want to train a little bit harder. Shout out to my military homeboys and shit. They try to make sure your boy prepared for anything that can happen. All right. You ever had to shoot at a target that was 100 yards away when it was on like 2 degrees outside? You'd have been outside for about like 2 hours and you wet and your fingers hurting and your toes hurting. Yeah, you better train a little harder, bro. That could be a situation you're gonna have to go through in life. All right. It's always easier the second time if you train for it the first time. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not gonna up and do anything out of the blue that you haven't trained for. You're gonna revert when the shit get to happening and you get stressed out. You're in a stressful situation. You're not about to turn into motherfucking John Wick. You're gonna revert to your base training. God damn it. All right. So train hard. So your base training is up there. All right. I ain't trying to make this long video. Almost 15 minutes. All right, look. Keep your head on the swivel. Fuck these stinking ass, dirty ass savages. Fuck these stinking ass, dirty ass savages. And Gun Freak Nation salute.